Alrighty, let's watch this new video, this broadcast. Beautiful house. $84,000? Oh my god. I wish. $120,000, 4-bed, 5-bath? Dear God. How many bathrooms do you need? Community alert. A civil authority has issued a missing persons alert. 89,000 for 1,300 square feet in 1996. That seems like a lot.
Missing persons alert. Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair, approximately 4 feet tall, last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub on their person. Last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
Dilapidated house. There's been a bunch of these empty houses on Berry Lane. Have you noticed that? Like, Berry Lane. Berry Lane. Berry Lane. Berry Lane. That's a lot. That's a lot of weird stuff going on at Berry Lane to make people want to vacate their homes. My question is, like, if this has to do with the shrubbery, right? Is it possibly taking over some of the houses? This house is in really bad shape. This is really rough. It's funny. This is really topical because I've been looking at houses. I'm buying a house. It's too late for you now. They gave you access to more info, didn't they? I warned you. If you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe here. Is it a little hob? Did people who do this become hobs? Is that what's happening? That's cute. Sorry for the rustling paper noise. I'm eating a sandwich. I'm on my lunch break. Rude says, "Oh my god, they turn you into a little guy." Is that why there's so many bad typos? It's because he's having to bounce around on the keyboard and he hits keys next to the other keys. Can't hit backspace. It's a long way to walk. That's cute. From HSH Corporate. Attention call team. Our network team is migrating our backend services over to a new hosting provider this week, so you may experience some occasional network errors over the next few days. Please be sure you are studying your information entries carefully while you still have access in case the network goes down while you're on the phone with a client. You will still be expected to provide accurate answers to our callers regardless of the network status. Okay. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Hey, Velcro. HSH Deals. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for the used horseshoe. Our stock of used horseshoes are as reliable as they are rusty. 90% of our supply are verifiably forged from real iron. Supplies run out quickly, so stock up while you can. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. A great deal for shoe R. A great deal for sure. I get it. Typing it does nothing. All right, let's continue. Any new entries? No. White Mage says, you can tell this is a game and not a real job because the incredulousness of certain things like the company actually warning you about the complications of the job with clear instructions. That is funny. We don't have any new entries. I feel like I understand things pretty well.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. We've updated your permissions. You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses.
Okay, so...
Remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs. Thank you.
Oh, so we need to worry about, like, leaking information about scary things to people? We don't want people to get access to, like, stair slugs unless they actually are, endangered by stair slugs. That's interesting. Alright, thanks, Carol. Gotta love Carol. Look at her. She's living her best life. She's beautiful. Just radiant. Permissions have now been updated. New entries now available. Okay, Boggart. That's terrifying. That's like the weird collar. Boggarts is the general term for metamorphosed hob. They are large, hairy humanoids between 6 to 7 feet tall. Okay, so one of the children was stolen by a creepy boggart. And bear fairly convincing false faces. That must be the creepy people that are like calling and telling jokes for us on the phone lines and like messing with us as well. They're known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. They also frequently observe their targets while they sleep. Terrifying. Boggarts are extremely dangerous to humans and pets due to their malicious nightly household activities, which can often cause injury or death. They also react very violently when seen by humans, but thankfully these instances are rare as they excel at staying hidden. Do not under any circumstances refer to an active boggart by any name. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provided you do not speak of the boggart at any time in any fashion, it will remain in its original location. It follows you? That's terrifying.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my
stairs
as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Steps creaking under its weight.
Please hold.
Let's check really quickly. Stair slug. Slimy residue? Nope. They occupy stairwells and basements, though. Toilet hob. Look at him. He just wants to eat your poop. Tea sprite. Do we think this is it's either a boggart or a stair slug? Doesn't growl or haven't gotten close enough. Always lurking just out of sight from the top of the stairs. I'm gonna say it's a stair slug. Stair slug, size of dog. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. This sandwich is really good. False rosebush. Creepy. So yeah, it does seem like every single time they call about something, it's going to be directly relevant, right? And what I mean by that is like there's always going to be like something in the description that gives it away very directly. It's not like we have to reverse engineer it, at least so far, other than maybe the one about, well, I guess we had the one about the grass, yeah. So I don't know, maybe. False rose bushes are plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush. Also, I guess that one guy who got mad about me telling him bedbugs are in reality often associated with like weird black residue or brown residue that often looks like coffee and things like that, coffee grounds. So that's why I assumed that, but maybe that wasn't called out in its description. I don't remember exactly, and maybe there was another one that specifically called that out that I just didn't think of. Ah. I just spilled guacamole on myself. Alright. False rose bushes are large plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush. In place of roots, these creatures have two small humanoid feet they use to chase down prey. That's awful. Homeowners with false rose bushes sometimes report missing pets or children. This might be the thing that, I mean, maybe it's a boggart, or maybe it was this that stole a child on Berry Lane or whatever. False rose bushes pose incredible danger to homeowners with children or pets, as their diet consists of small mammals. They are known to be fast and efficient hunters. Homeowners without children or pets face reduced risks, as they cannot swallow whole anything larger than themselves. To remove a false rose bush from a garden they've inhabited, it is advised to keep children or pets from venturing outside within its hunting range for an extended period. If a false rose bush goes more than 1 month without eating, it will move on to new territory on its own. False artifact. This is hella cool. False artifacts are seemingly human-designed objects that can manifest suddenly inside a home. They are known for making gentle buzzing sounds that can usually only be heard by very young human children or small animals. Homeowners with false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children or pets. False artifacts, while not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose significant risks to small human children and animals. Should a pet or child be left alone with a false artifact, they risk being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, the starvation can be more pressing concern. Once a false artifact has been identified, removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. HSH pest removal services can be called to come and remove the object. Should a pet or a loved one be encased within, one can utilize Memory Wisp to speed up the grieving process. That's terrifying. What's a Memory Wisp? I opened it up, but I didn't read it. Due to clerical error, the audio sample provided above is incorrect. Memory wisps are invisible and odorless household wisps.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Coming from a bathroom faucet? Really weird noises. Nasty smell.
Please hold.
This is cool. This is not gonna be it. Lamp sprite. Probably not that. Carbon monoxide. Black mold, let's look at. Musty smell. Okay, this is a possible one. But no sound. Pipe growth. It's a weird sound. Loud bubbling digestion noises after they eat a full meal. Okay. Didn't this have one too? Strange faucet smells. So this has a direct call out and loud sounds, right? So it's probably frozen pipes, not pipe growth. Let's look this up real quick. Bubbling digestion noises, but no smell. Okay, let's do this. It fits frozen pipes more than pipe growth. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if he gets mad. Mir Nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passersby. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. Homeowners afflicted with Mir Nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Velcro says, how do you know you chose the correct answer? You don't until they call later and tell you that they hate you for giving them the wrong answer. And then at the end, you get graded. You just get like a hit percent. Yeah, like Blue Star says. Raph says, I haven't expected Toaster to see Toaster playing this game. Why not? I've played ARGs my whole life. I watch a lot of web series, participate in a lot of unfiction. I love retro UI style games. Hypnospace Outlaw is one of my favorite games of all time. This game is very much in my wheelhouse. Rude says, expecting a very spooky fail call. Thanks for your faith in me. Okay. Not being able to recognize our own face. Mir Nymphs want to wander to different locations. Rude says Hypnospace rules. It has one of the best soundtracks of any video game ever made.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead. I can't see her face.
Hmm.
They're all gone. It's all gone.
Homeowners afflicted by Mir Nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Okay.
Please hold.
So this is one. Is it the memory wisp, though? Homeowners infested with memory wisp will often report missing pictures, photo albums, inability to remember faces of loved ones. Okay, I knew I read this one just now. Literally was one we read right before this call. Okay. Okay, good job, us. I'm done with my sandwich now. That was very good. Maybe it was only just okay. It was a just okay sandwich.
Hey, name's Fred Pinball. I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there. I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. So I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out of my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
Huh. These got to be boggarts, right? They're going to come for me because I mentioned them. Alien creatures they use for food. Homeowners commonly report web sightings. Yep. House spiders can be removed with common pesticides, so it's advised not to remove house spiders unless strictly necessary. Patward says, I am the Chowda man. Hello. Hello.
Hi? I, have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and my legs itch like crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
Dude, shower more, but also bed teeth. This one's easy. Rude says, my boyfriend Clay tried to make the hot butter ice cream from Hypnospace. It did not look like it tasted pleasant. That's a deal breaker. He should not be your boyfriend anymore. Sitting here waiting. Did any of these like change over time?
Hello?
Weird face.
I was told to call this number to ask about my...
Huge anime eyes.
The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure.
Termites, right?
Named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch. But he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Right? Or was it ants that was peeling?
Hold.
This is just sounds. Was it termites was the other one? Peeling paint. Yep. Termites. But yeah, I really love the fake band in Hypnospace that does like the quarters like King Gizzard psychedelic jam jazz albums. I think they're called Cosmos. I would buy that CD. Like I love that music.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week
Nope.
that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
This is a boggard because he didn't leave out the bowl of cream for the thing, and they do bad things, right? Extremely dangerous, malicious nightly household activities. Observe targets, electric outages. Yep, boggard. So, you know, this organization seems like it would be bad, but we actually are kind of helping people. It's just up to those people to decide whether or not we're telling the truth. We're just doing a good job. Hell yeah, another 100% accuracy. Another thing. We'll watch the video in a second. Introducing our new office pet, HSH Corporate. Hello, Home Safety Hotline family. We're excited to introduce you all to our brand new office pet. Blah, 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 I can't talk. Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and is as serious about pest control as we are. Please give Whiskers a warm welcome if you see him wander by your desk. Please refrain from picking up or feeding Whiskers, as he is still getting to know everyone in the office and has scheduled feeding times. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Silver medallion. Pedal to the metal. Fancy symbol. $299. Medallion is 100% pure silver. Comes free with an iron chain for convenience. Wow, the Fae can't take it, and neither can werewolves. Never let the medallion leave your sight. Supply is limited to one, so get it while you can. Yeah, so Pat Word says there's no way the cat isn't an SCP. It reminds me of Kaushik from Welcome to Night Vale. Ooh, gotta love this graphics. How you doing, Beck? The mystery of mice.
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse.
Spot the difference. Are there any? Same amount of fingies and toes. Looks like the same amount of ridges on the tail.
A newly discovered species, known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence.
Smart mice.
Brains smaller than peanuts, and yet, modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen. What do you think?
What?
Is this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought? Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
All right. Time to begin our second shift, right? This is second. This is our third. Shit. How many days has it been? First day was 4 calls. Second day, I don't remember. This is third. Okay. Well, cool. Is it third? Probably. My memory is so bad. I will never remember. Oh, I can interact with these, but... Well, it's paused. That's interesting. And I can scroll. Okay, unicorn fungi. Unicorn fungi are rare horn-shaped fungus that are known to grow on the heads of furry mammals and household pets. These aren't listed as new, but I haven't read these. Sugar Coma says, the way watching this keeps me right on that edge of wanting to laugh out loud. Yeah, it's very funny. Horn-shaped fungus are known to grow on the heads of furry mammals and household pets. They often affect the animal's disposition, causing them to be drawn to the soil. Homeowners often report their pets furiously digging around or inside their home. Unicorn fungi are not directly harmful to humans, but they can often lead to other household problems such as broken floorboards, uprooted plants, and waking up with things beneath the soil. Waking up other things beneath the soil. Unicorn fungi will go away after a few months on its own without treatment, but can also be treated with cryotherapy or removed surgically. If removal needs expediting to prevent unicorn fungi from developing, regularly bathe your pet, especially after any outdoor activities. I want to read all the sprites before we have to get stuff. Whistling fungi. Whistling fungi are small mushroom-like growths in many holes, with many small holes in their caps that frequently grow through drywall gaps and cracks. Homeowners infested with whistling fungi often report a dissonant whistling sound coming from their walls. If you ever hear whistling fungi singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Whistling fungi are rarely dangerous to humans, but their growth can cause foundational problems. If whistling fungi ever sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Do not return for any reason. Otherwise, whistling fungi can be removed with common weed killers or by utilizing HSH's fungal removal services. To prevent a whistling fungi infestation, ensure there are no open cracks in your home. Wine sprite. Wine sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming wine. They're like kobolds. They're small, large-eyed winged creatures with translucent skin that often appear red while they are feeding. They have a long proboscis they use to drink. They're like mosquito kobolds. Homeowners are infested with wine sprites commonly report broken glasses and their wine having a rotten taste and smell. Wine sprites are not directly dangerous to humans, but they are known to spread various deadly diseases, including Fey flu, and should be removed as soon as possible. Wine sprites can be removed with various household pesticides and traps, provided they are baited with wine. Future infestations, be sure to clean wine glasses and containers immediately after use. Wood secretions. Wood secretions are a pink, viscous liquid substance that can sometimes form from wood that has been mistreated. It is known to drip from wooden materials such as furniture or walls, causing a sticky, pooling buildup. Wood secretions can be deadly to humans, causing a rapid translation of flesh if double space ingested. Rapid translation of flesh. Keep animals and human children away from secretions at all costs, as its foul odor will be interpreted as sweet candy-like smell to them. Is this a reference to Control? Because this is describing the mold from Control. Once started, wood secretions will continue indefinitely. To remove the hazard from a home, the offending wood should be replaced entirely. To prevent wood from entering the secretion stage, ensure good care is taken towards the wood in the home. To refrain from scratching, knocking, or banging on the wooden surfaces, do not ever insult or shout at wood. This is also reference to Control. Is there any other things that I don't remember reading? Mir Nymph, we read. Lamp Sprite. I pulled this one open but didn't read it. Lamp sprites are a common subspecies of sprite that make their homes inside lamp fixtures. They are known for causing the lamps they inhabit to flicker or burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. Lamp sprites are not dangerous to humans unless provoked. Do not under any circumstances turn off the lamp or attempt to reach your hand inside the lamp when actively inhabited. Lamp sprites will leave on their own once the lamp of choice goes out on its own. At this point, they will attempt to seek out a new lamp. To prevent a lamp sprite from rehoming itself, ensure all household lamps are turned off until the expiration period. When the lamp sprite fails to find an active home, it will leave the home on its own. Or an active lamp. God damn it. Getting in the way of me reading.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permissions so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Very culty. Our eyes rest upon the Horde new... Oh, God. The Horde is an invisible, odorless collective of consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. Is this not... One, how would you know if it's invisible? Two, wouldn't the household refuse smell really bad? The Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home make them prone to spreading disease to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the Horde's presence. Once introduced to a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at the first sign of the Horde's presence to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible as to not attract the Horde's attention. The introduction of a hob to the household can assist in this process. Laundry gnome. Laundry gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick, fiber-like fur. They can fold their bodies into various shapes. Is it right here? Yeah, it looks like it's got little Muppet fingers. And resemble dirty towels. Homeowners with laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machine and missing socks. Laundry gnomes pose no direct threat to humans, so their lifestyles often lead to broken washing machines or dryers, which can occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to further problems in a home, and as such, laundry gnomes should not be left to their own devices. Laundry gnomes will move on from a home if they are no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect each and every piece of laundry before washing. Night gnome. Night gnomes are small, hairy creatures with a pointed head. There they are, right there, in the window. They are known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. See, this is really boggarty, though, so this is going to be hard to tell a night gnome apart from a boggart or other types of creatures. They report heavy breathing sounds, but, so if frequently reporting seeing them means it's not a boggart, because boggarts would react violently to being seen. Boggarts are like the Bracken from Lethal Company. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans, but those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleeping masks to prevent being startled by their presence. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by your inhabitants' sleeping activities. There's no guarantee, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. Night wisp. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisp in the form of bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. Hey, hey! Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they're ignored consistently. It is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wear sleeping masks to prevent sleep disruption. Portal. Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners, discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Is this a reference to the Dream Door? Which was like a creepypasta? Got adapted into a really good season of Channel Zero. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to the home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can additionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems to a home. Yep, this is definitely a reference to the Dream Door. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or other common building materials. The seal should be airtight, as to not allow for anything to come inside the home. It's advised to utilize HSH's home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. Something else says, are the audio samples interactable? They are. I'm just pausing the game because you get interrupted by calls and you can't read all of the things like in time to try to solve the problems. And I don't know if the calls have a time limit, so I don't want to waste time reading on the calls. But yeah, they're interactable. Seedling. Seedlings are small insectoid creatures the size of an aphid. They're known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Though their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. To remove seedlings from the garden, one should not go near their established feeding grounds. Instead, one should use a hose, sprinklers, or other small devices to overwater and drown out the seedlings from afar. Travel gnome. Travel gnomes are highly invasive subspecies of gnome that are known to stow away inside luggage of unsuspecting travelers. to introduce themselves to new households. They are found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. Travel gnomes can affect the household in various ways. They often create expansive gardens inside their new homes, leaving soil plants and common outdoor pests in their wake. These gardens, in addition to introducing a variety of dangerous pests, can also create foundational problems in a home if they continue to grow unabated. Spraying pesticides and weed killer in the home can deter a travel gnome's gardening prospects, at which point it will wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one could invite others to stay at their household and create new opportunities for the travel gnome to stow away in visitors' luggage. Floor roots, cellar grotto, attic gnome, fey feast, fey flu. Floor roots, I feel like, makes sense. I want to read the fey ones because the fey ones are crazy. Like, that just seems like it's going to be wild. And fey are insane. So. No, what? There we go. Feasts are mid to large-sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests, such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately once sighted to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. I can't wait to eat a bunch of cornmeal with my family. Fey flu. That's not good. He looks like Adam Scott, kind of. Fey flu is a rare and dangerous disease commonly spread by household fey. Symptoms of fey flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in skin pores, and blooming. Fey flu is rarely fatal. That's not true, because it said in the wine sprite that fey flu was fatal, but can have long-lasting effects on the lifetime health of an infected human. Long-term symptoms include dizziness, fatigue, monocolored vision, deliriousness, and endless dreams. There's no cure for fey flu. However, one can take precautions against it by keeping a clean, fey-free home. Like, let's look at this. Wine Sprite. Including the fatal fey flu. So fey flu is fatal. Cellar grotto. Ugh, fuck.
I think there might be something wrong with our faucet. Recently, I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so send someone out to get this fixed for us.
So he's talking about a stomach bug, homegrown fruits and vegetables. Is this going to be a false beat? Is the water stuff, the rusty pipe stuff, misleading?
Please hold.
I think it is. False beat. Trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them. Yep. Among their vegetables. Let's look at the... This is about smells and banging and whistling sounds, but nothing else. And let's try the pipe growth again really quickly just to be sure. Pipe growths are known to be loud, bubbling, digested noises. Yeah, so none of this talks about stomach aches. It just talks about this. So this is definitely going to be false beat. Now that I get what this game is doing and like the stuff that it plays on you to like get you to click the wrong things, it's actually pretty easy to see through them, I think. Unless I'm super fucking wrong. Attic gnomes are a subspecies of gnome known to nest in attics and ceilings. Homeowners infested with attic gnomes will report a knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings or a surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation systems. Attic gnomes' feeding habits can often be a boon to a homeowner as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders in large quantities. However, when frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send to large quantities of dust particulates in the air. Imagine just getting burped on by a gnome and a bunch of spiders hitting you. To remove an attic gnome from the household, it is recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly to avoid giving it a food source. It also prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your home. What was the last one? Floor roots. Floor roots. Floor roots are tree-like objects that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are known strangling hazards for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it's advised to acquire dolls. And yeah, you can see it wrapping around the doll there. There, blah, blah, blah. Or a human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed, or utilize H's home repair services. Was that everything? Have we read everything now? We have. I'm worried about these outages. Did we get one last time? Or is this just the slowness of it, the outage?
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
So I think this is going to be a night gnome because, again, she saw their shadow at night, but wasn't attacked. Right? And we already determined that the boggarts respond like the bracken, so you don't want to really look at them. And she mentions the breathing. Yeah, breathing sounds. Okay. Okay. That one okay. Night Wisp is like the viewers. Housefly is thoughts of decay. House Fires is a house fire.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Okay.
Please hold.
Is this the attic gnome? Dust coming out of ventilation. It is attic, and they mentioned banging and knocking sounds, right? Is there anything else that had that? I think this is the only thing that mentions attics, right? Yeah. Let's go with this. Just waiting for calls, I guess. Cute puppy. Unicorn dog.
Please help me. The police refuse to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly,
What?
I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, please say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
Is this gonna be the rose bush? Because he's concerned. Let's just look at these. Help me. Please refuse to do anything. They told me to call you. Say you can help. He's gone. So a boy has gone missing. He's 8 years old. Last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed, checking his messy closet for bees.
Please hold.
Nothing. There was the false rose bush, right? So false rosebush is a big one. Is it? It's not a boggart, is it? It could be. I think it's the false rosebush, right? Something else says floor roots, maybe, since the dolls go missing. I don't know if you're cool with suggestions. I don't mind. I don't mind suggestions. I think it's the false rosebush, though. Don't false artifacts make a weird noise for children? Did they? I didn't even think about this one. Only heard by very young... Yeah, okay, maybe it was the false artifact.
Hi. I'm concerned, somewhat, about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement
Fracture Hob.
that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
Please hold.
Gentle buzzing sounds. Yeah, it was the false artifact. Okay, whatever. This is a fracture hob, right? Alright, well, I messed that one up. That's fine. I didn't even remember the false artifact. In my head, I just saw the picture of the TV and was like, it's a TV. Out of place objects, missing children or pets. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, well.
Rubber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink too. Too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean? And I need that orange drink to feed my brew. Second thought, y'all still got that cheesy greaser. Too many mouths. Maybe pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Okay. Huh. That's unsettling.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
This is Fey flu.
Please hold.
Right? Why else would they go to a doctor, etc.? Ah! Network error. Oh no. Shit. Oh no. Okay, so we finally got hit with a network outage. Okay. Huh. We're gonna be so screwed. Oh no. This is so concerning. Listening to this is really unsettling. Okay, well, we fucked her up. Yeah, it was definitely a false object. Oops. That's really unsettling. This is like triggering my like, oh no, I'm listening to a 911 call vibe. Ugh. Ugh, a little squeaky. That's fine.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes.
Huh?
Put all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found. She probably took off after seeing this mess.
What?
I need help. Bad.
Big wooden splinters.
Please hold.
Okay, we got the internet back. Whistling fungi, wasn't that holes in the ground? Nope. Things from their floor. What are these? Unicorn fungi. Pets simultaneously digging around or inside their home. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe, yeah. Something else says unicorn fungi makes dogs dig. Yeah. Is this it? Let's try this one. I don't know if I'm 100% confident about that, but... His dog is gone. I mean, it's the only one that has a picture of a dog, right? So that makes sense. Was it cellar growths? No.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later, and my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there.
Oh, this is the travel.
Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
This is the travel gnome, right? Yep. Okay. I feel confident about that one.
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises.
Huh?
It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
Water? Okay.
Please hold.
Okay, so it's not the Horde, because even though it smells bad, they don't mention use syringes, rusty metal, or anything like this. Is it the cellar growth? Is slimy residue, sound of dripping or stretching, strange glows. There was no strange glows, but there was the sound of water. Oh, the cellar grotto. Cave-like networks. Bad smell from the basement. Humidity in the home. Increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Lots of damage. Warped floorboards, weakened foundation, other hazards. Let's try cellar grotto. Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. Hey, we got high accuracy, I guess. So we got one wrong, I think, right? Clock out.